What's up, Keep Pounding crew? Back to another video. Keep pounding! Today's topic is Orlando Brown and Mr. Chance Warmack with the signing of Stephen Sullivan, the tight end. If you like the video, if you like the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, select all, and leave a comment down below if you feel like doing so. Let's dive on in. Now, if you are like me and you have not been paying attention to what's been going on, strap yourselves in because I'm about to find you a solution to our left tackle problem. Now, Orlando Brown has been a member of the Baltimore Ravens for 3 seasons on this contract. This is the 4th and final year of his contract with the Ravens, and he is set to make $3.6 billion. Now, why is this important? Because this man wants out of Baltimore because they won't put him at left tackle. He's a starting right tackle right now, and they won't put him at left. So, how did this come about? Well, I saw a post a couple of days ago about Orlando Jones and the fact that they were not willing to put him at left tackle. So, yesterday, Ian Rapoport tweeted out that he was looking for a trade out of Baltimore. And out of about a half dozen teams that may have a shot at getting him, or maybe 3 that may make a move for him if they've got the draft capital, we are one of them. And probably the highest up on that list if we offer the correct trade. So, what has he done actually? Well, in 2018, he's played 63.9% of his snaps. 2019, he played the full amount of his snaps. 2020, full amount of his snaps all season long. Now, why is that important? Because we've had so many injuries on the left side of this offensive line in the past 5 years. It's crazy. It's insane. So, to find a left tackle, originally starting left tackle, that wants to be with us, or a team that will give him money, and will be healthy throughout an entire season, is critically important for us. Critical. So, let's take a look at his history. He was drafted by the Ravens in 2018. And, he was paid in his first year $1.3 million. $627K in 2019, $750K in 2020. And he's actually done quite well. So, right now, I think, is our best chance at getting a man that we desperately need at left tackle. And, let's look at the facts. We need a big, burly, strong left tackle that's going to be healthy. And I think we found a winner. And I was actually the one that got the gears moving on this option here for Orlando Brown, because I posted a comment on the Ravens Facebook page asking for how much the Ravens would want to get Orlando Brown and trade Orlando to us. And I had a couple of people respond. One of them said that they would take a first round pick and a fifth next year plus KK Short. Now, I was watching Shellytron's video recently, and he suggested that we trade Robbie Anderson, which I actually like that suggestion better. Now, here's why. If you look at Robbie Anderson's totals versus DJ Moore, all right, so Robbie has played all 16 games. He's gotten 1,096 yards total on 136 targets, 95 receptions, 3 touchdowns, and you compare that to DJ Moore, who is 66 receptions, 118 targets, 1,193 yards, topping Robbie Anderson, by the way, our number one wide receiver, 4 touchdowns, and 0 fumbles, whereas Robbie had 1 that he lost. So I dare say we already have our number one wide receiver, and that's DJ Moore. We're losing Curtis Samuel, but we will be finding a wide receiver replacement for Curtis Samuel. And I assume that we could probably find a replacement for Robbie as well. That in mind, I believe that may be a very, very good trade for us. Scott, if you're listening, I hope that this gets on your radar. Instead of all of these crazy quarterback trade offers for Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson, which we can't afford either one, and Sam Darnold, really? Really? Come on, bro. We don't want him. We don't want Sam. Why do we want Sam? The Jets barely want Sam. Why would we want him? I don't know. Makes no sense to me. But, it's the Jets. When has anything they've done in the past decade actually made sense? So, let's move on. Chance Warmack. Now, Chance Warmack is an Eagles and Titans and Seahawks guard. Why is this man important? I'll tell you why. Because we need a guard desperately. And Michael Schofield is not the answer, folks. At all. Neither is Chris Reed. Neither one of them are the answer for us. So, we need a cheap, healthy, strong, and effective left guard. Now, why are we looking at Chance Warmack? He is 6'2", 323 pounds, from Alabama, first-round draft pick by the Titans at number 10 overall. And, he's played for the Titans, the Eagles, and as of recently, the Seahawks, who just released him. Titans for 3 years, Eagles for 2, Seahawks for 1. Now, how much is this man making every year with these teams? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Titans' first year, rookie year is $2.2 million. 2014, he made 2.7 mil. In 2015, he made 3.3 mil. In 2016, he made 3.8 million. Then he went to the Eagles. He made 1.7 million. Notice the drop off there. 2018, he went $2 million is how much he got paid there. So in total, he's been paid 15.9. You might as well call it $16 million total for his career. With a total guaranteed salary over his career of 6 years of $2.66 million. Now, that's not a lot. That's not a lot, folks. With our budget right now, we can afford that. We need a left guard desperately. And last I checked, we've had injuries left and right at the left side of our offensive line. So we cannot afford to skip out on a left tackle or a left guard at this point in our rebuilding process. It is vitally important. And lastly, I want to say that the tight end, Stephen Sullivan, that we signed for a future contract of $660K, it has been on the practice squad for 3 years for Seattle. Now, I don't know what Scott sees in this guy, but hopefully it's something good. Hopefully it is. But we won't know until we see him in training camp, so don't hold your breath on this signing right here. But $660K is kind of an innocent signing, but, you know, you look at our overall total of how much cap we have left. We'll see. We'll see. You know, we still got to cut some players. We got to make some moves. So we'll see what happens. But it's something worth noticing, you know. And the fact that we haven't used a tight end in our offense, and we've only seen about a third of Joe Brady's playbook so far, that kind of catches your eye a little bit when you sign somebody like that. So, that in mind, I do want to say thank you very, very much for your support for the channel so far. Everybody that's still subbed, I appreciate you. And we are a part of this Panthers family. Thank you so much. It means a ton to me. Especially with this crazy year or 2 years that's coming up here. You guys are amazing. And I would not be doing this without you. For real. So, with that in mind, let the people say, keep pounding. I'll see you guys in the next video.